when it comes to making progress in life, you have to consciously make that shift. You have to be ready to move. Just like trees are planted and they remain wherever they have been planted, that's where they have been planted and they must remain there forever. We humans, we can move. We're not like trees. So until you're ready to make that move, and sometimes the move might be a huge move. Sometimes it may be little steps, along the way. Sometimes it has to be something drastic, something huge. Until you're ready to make that move, you might not necessarily, experience that progress that you've been hungry for, that you have been searching for, that your heart truly desires. If you're new to this channel, my name is Temilola Oguntuashi. I'm a nurse by profession. I practice in the UK, and I do this all the time. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to help you to move to your next level. I just come out here to give, information, valuable information, and the necessary motivation that you need to move to your next level. So you would want to stay tuned to this particular video because, I put my whole heart into it. It's got loads of information and loads of things to encourage you and help you to actually make that decision. It's never an easy journey to success. I myself didn't arrive here, without taking conscious steps. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 essential points that you need, 5 key points to move from level A to level B, or to whatever level that your heart desires. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. The very first key point is it has to be something that you're passionate about. Without passion, people will just push you, do this today, try this tomorrow, and you're just everywhere. You're not really doing things because you really want to do them. You're doing them because people are asking you to do, or because, oh, that's what is paying now. That is what can earn you the biggest money in the market now. And these things don't last. If you're doing something just for the money, or for the temporary fame that you're going to get out of it, or for just because people want you to do it, it's your parents' desires, it's your family line and stuff like that, you may not really last long in doing such things. But when it comes to something that really comes from the bottom of your heart, that you can't just sleep, how do you know you're passionate about something when you can't sleep? You're not at rest. You keep thinking about this thing. Your mind always goes back to this thing. You're ready and willing to give it a try, even when you know that you're not going to get paid for it, or you're going to travel miles and miles just to get it done. These are the things that you know that definitely you're passionate about it. It comes from within. It comes from the within. The drive comes from the within. You don't need an external force to motivate you. So why do we need passion? Why do we need the inner drive? For the obvious reasons, because external motivation never lasts long. You always, at the end of the day, you always feel reluctant at some point, especially when you get to that stage that you're not actually getting the results that you planned, or that you hoped that you would have gotten at certain point, or at certain stage, or months or years into whatever you're doing. So passion is very important, because that inner drive, it is always there. No matter what, no matter if you've not been getting rewards or monetary returns for whatever you're doing, you still want to do it, because you're never at rest until you get it done. So very importantly, number 1 is that you have to be passionate about it. It has to be something that you have that inner drive, to do it. And very quickly, I'm moving on to the second point, which is you have to be committed. What is commitment? You're committed to doing something, meaning that you've made that decision that this thing, I'm going to get it done. This exam, I'm going to take it to get the promotion. This relocation, I have to do it in order to get to this level. I have, searched, made my research, look at the things that I need. When you're about to get committed to something, you have to make a little research. What do I need? How do I move from point A to point B? What are the things I need to get this exam done? How do I register for this exam? How much do I need? What are the materials I need? Commitment means that you wake up every day doing something, that to get you to that thing, to make you arrive at that destination that you seek. You have determined, it's sort of like determination. You have determined that no matter what, come what may, I'm going to get this done. So you have to be committed to your passion. You have to make daily steps, take daily steps to get you, to make your dreams come true. So that is commitment. Number 3 is that you have to be consistent. Commitment gets you started, but without consistency, you never arrive at your destination. So guys, it takes a whole lot, and that is why I started with passion. Remember, if you're not passionate about it, you will not be committed to it. You will not even get started, and also more importantly, you will not be consistent. So you would give up easily because you don't have passion for it. You would give up very easily at the slightest challenge, because you know what, we're definitely going to face challenges. Nothing meaningful in life that we want to do that we're not going to face challenges. So you must be ready to be consistent. Consistently take steps. Every day we have to consistently take steps that will help us move closer to achieving our dreams and goals. So I've talked about passion, I've talked about commitment, and I've talked about consistency. Before is courage. Now, there's a lot of things that makes us afraid. We are afraid of so many things. Fear of failure, fear of what people will say, fear of so many things, fear of the unknown, getting into something new, and it's the fear of the unknown. Fear of not having support, lack of funds, and so many types of fears. But we need courage to help us to navigate our course in life. Many things will happen that will want you to that you will want to give up. But courage, and you know what? Courage is not the absence of fear. You might be afraid, but you can do it afraid. You can do it even when you have the greatest fear. Just do it. Just do it and see how it goes. I mean, if you don't do it, if you don't try it, you never know what result will come out of it. If you don't break that fear, you will never have the confidence. Courage helps us to gain confidence. The more you do it, the more confident you become. So courage is not the absence of fear. It is doing something while being afraid. That is courage. So number 4, you must have courage, and you must be, ready to encourage yourself. So even when things are falling apart and there's no one around to encourage you, you have to be able to encourage yourself. And that is why, again, you must be passionate about it. It has to be an inner drive. Number 5 point, which I'm going to talk about, is you must be ready to get out of your comfort zone. Comfort doesn't do anyone anything good. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Hardship actually will push you, to take steps that you didn't think you could take. When you're at ease, when you're feeling good, when you're at your best, when you're at your comfort zone, you don't want to do anything because you feel that you've arrived. You feel that, this is the best you could possibly have. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So please get out of that comfort zone. Get out of that easy thing that you've been doing and you're used to it, and you feel like the champion, local champion in that thing. Get out of your comfort zone and constantly look for new challenges. Constantly take steps to arrive at your progress. That's all I have for you today. And I'm waiting for your comments, for your shares, for your likes, and for your reviews. Thank you so much. Bye for now.